This is Montgomery Cemetery. It was constituted in 1848, and it was one of the first publicly owned cemeteries in the county. A lot of prominent members of the community were buried here. There's also over 400 U.S. veterans buried here, ranging from the Civil War all the way up to World War I. And there's also 4 U.S. generals buried here that served in the Civil War. One of them received the Medal of Honor. General John Frederick Hartranft, he was also the governor of Pennsylvania. He was a Civil War veteran and served in various capacities from brigade commander up to division commander. He won the Medal of Honor at the first Bull Run for staying and fighting on after his unit had disbanded right before the battle. He was in engagements in the Eastern and Western Theater, and after he was mustered out, he still maintained his rank with the militia, and he helped constitute the militia system that we had prior to the Civil War into the National Guard system that we have now in Pennsylvania. Yes, it's passed hands. Obviously, they do no longer do any burials here. So a church had bought it in the early, right around the 70s, in early 80s. They found hard on financial times, so the church did not end up erecting their church here. So they ended up selling the cemetery to the Montgomery County Historical Society for $1. So they basically gave the land to the Montgomery County Historical Society, who does a phenomenal job of upkeeping the grounds, but they rely mostly on the support of community volunteers to help preserve and keep the grounds well maintained. Today is a very ambitious project. We have 2 things that we're going to try to tackle today, and it's clearing the brush out into the back portion of the cemetery, so that it's starting to overgrow onto some of the people's graves. So we want to push that brush back. We also want to try to pick up 18 headstones. Some of these stones can weigh up to as a ton, and pull them out of the ground. Some of them have been vandalized and pushed over, and some of them have just fallen over from the ground settling. I just wanted to thank the 111th Attack Wing support. They've always supported us in this, and the turnout, particularly the members that have come out. On some of them, this is their day off, and come out and do a lot of, it's a heavy lifting today. So they're going to come out, and we're going to put them to work, and they always show up, and they always help out, and they always bring positive attitudes.